Alrighty guys, good morning. It is Sunday, currently 11:39. I know what you're thinking, 11:39, that's so late. We started about 25 minutes ago, but I was on the phone, so I couldn't really start my intro. So around 11:30 or so, 11:25, we got this order here from Silver Diner showing 1225. I forget the miles, but it was a decent amount of miles. Now you're probably thinking like, wow, why are you taking such a high mileage order? Why not? It could be the first order of many. So technically our goal is 200, but if I'm not mistaken, our true amount for us to hit $200, it's like $163 if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna try and knock out both. Obviously, I did start a little bit later. You know, I just couldn't help it. I just couldn't get out of the house any earlier. But I still have a good feeling about today. I mean, it is football Sunday, which is, you know, plays with my heartstrings because I love football. But I also like making money, so we'll see how it goes. But we'll see you guys in the next order in the books. Ended up being $13.25. Nice guy. He came out and met me, even though he put leave on my door. So knock on that. But other than that, he was a cool dude. Making my way back to the town center. I'm getting a bunch of offers from Grubhub, but they're going like way out of my way. So if anything, it's just annoying at this point because I keep getting it. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I don't want to go here. But anyways, we're about 5 minutes away from being back in my little domain per se, so we'll see that. This is probably my riskiest order I've taken the entire week, right? So this is what the offer looks like: $15.75. Let me look at the miles again. I took a screenshot. I don't want to say. I always say like the wrong mileage whenever I do the videos, and then you guys probably think I'm dumb. But literally, I look at the number and I just forget about it like instantly. But it's showing. Okay, so the offer is from Pio Pio Restaurant, which is like a fancy Peruvian place here. 25 items, 15.75 minimum amount, right? Like the guaranteed amount. It does have those magical words that you need a heated bag and all that good stuff. Now, the only reason why I'm really iffy about it is because I saw the same order earlier in the week, but with much less items for the same lady. Unless there's another Stephanie out there somewhere, which is also possible. And it was also showing $15.75. And I didn't take it then because it only had like 5 or 6 items, right? So I'm looking at the items right here. And the problem is a lot of this is sauce, man. Like 3 yellow sauce, 3 green sauce. But then the rest, I guess to be fair, only 5 of the items are sauces. The rest all seem like a bunch of sides and a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and risk it. I think worst case scenario, we'll get the $15.75 and we'll have a huge drive back. But I think we'll get a little bit more. And to be honest, I'm not really getting anything else in my area. I don't know what's up with 11 to like 12:30. It's like super dead for whatever reason. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and risk it. Why not, right? If there's a day to risk it, it's gotta be today, the last day, where you know we're already down. We can see the finish line. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the risk, and hopefully it pays off. And if it doesn't, then I'll know in the future to never go up there for Miss Stephanie ever again. Once the food all picked up, there's a lot of food, so I'm pretty sure we'll get something on top of the $15.75. I mean, I'm not super sure, but I'm fairly sure. So yeah, hopefully we'll be there in about 4 minutes. But it's, you know, one of those back roads where cyclists like to use up the whole lane. Nothing against cyclists, but yeah, if you can see what I'm seeing right now, I would show you. Let's just say I'm barely moving because of cyclists. Guys, we just dropped off the order here, and I'm shocked. I swiped, and look how much she tipped us. $40. I think it ended up being like $43.09. So, I mean, she tipped us like a crazy amount. I don't know what her subtotal was because I couldn't see it. It wouldn't let me see it. But it definitely didn't look like it would have been worth that much of a tip. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Anyhow, we're 20 minutes away back from the town center. Completely okay. Maybe I'll get something on my way back. But yeah, awesome customer. Leaving my door. Didn't even see her. So yeah, hopefully we get more orders now. And I know now for sure if I see her name come up again, I'm taking it. I'm taking it no matter what. Shout out to Miss Stephanie. But yeah. Let's go. Back at the town center. I got no real offers on the way back. And then as soon as I park, I get this offer from Chipotle showing $6.75. So we're going to go ahead and take it. Just keep it going. This one will put us over $60 for the whole day, which is, you know, pretty good, all things considered. So we'll just drop the latest order off from Chipotle. It was like 7:30 and some change. Pretty cool kid, you know, ordered from Chipotle to watch the games. Now we're gonna go to Fintai, showing $7 for 3 miles. I think it's 10 items. I'm looking at the items. Fintai is not cheap. So hopefully we get more than 7, and we're about a minute away from Fintai anyways. Let's go. Dropped off the order from Fintai. We waited a long time. That's because they were busy and the order was huge. I'm glad I didn't unassign it though, because not only did I get a free Thai iced tea, which are pretty good, and the order ended up being $21. So let's go. Currently sitting at $85 for the whole day. Not too bad if I say so myself. Currently $138. Let's go. To Fintai. This one's showing 625. I think it's like 2.5 miles, but if you look at the map, most of the miles are from me going to the restaurant, so it's a win-win. Guys, we just dropped off the latest Fintai order. It ended up being $10.25. So Fintai is coming in clutch for us. I'm hoping we get more orders from them. They seem to be very busy today on a Sunday. Currently 1:55 in the afternoon. We're sitting at 95.46, so we're doing great. We'll see you guys next here from Kava. I just parked. I was already basically here, but it's showing 625, like I think a mile and a half, if that. So great order, especially for the miles. So we just dropped off the latest order from Kava, which puts us over the $100 mark. And then I got this order from Total Wine. And honestly, the miles seem a little weird. Like, it seems like a lot of miles, but the way they're displaying it, like the route it chooses me to drive, it's kind of weird. That doesn't make sense to me. So we're gonna take it, showing $13.25. It's only a couple of items here from Total Wine, 3 items, going 6 miles, but it doesn't really seem like 6 miles. It's definitely gonna take me at least 1 mile to get there to the Total Wine. So we'll see. We'll see you guys. The latest order from Total Wine. It ended up being just like it was shown, $13.25. And yeah, we're currently sitting at 115 with 27 cents. It's 2:45 in the afternoon, so we're looking really, really good for hitting $200 today and killing that goal. We're gonna crush 1,200. I can feel it. Let's get it here. Well, I haven't picked it up yet, but I accepted it for Sweet Green, 7.25. It's like 4 miles, but it's really, really slow. Currently 250. So you know what? After declining a bunch, why not? Heading to the town center, I got this order from Nando's, 6.25. I think it's less than 2 miles. We're gonna go ahead and get this picked up. We're having an awesome day. It's weird. It's a weird Sunday. Like it seems slow, but it's also steady, you know. But I'm pretty happy that we're definitely gonna crush the goal of $200. I mean, if we don't do it, I'll be shocked. But then again, I'm not jinxing myself, so I'm gonna pull that negativity out the window, because we're gonna crush the order off from Nando's. Ended up being $7.25. As I was making my way back to the town center, I got this order from Bar Taco showing $9.75. I think it's like 5 miles, so the miles are a little bit heavy, but it is a slow time. So $9.75. You know, you can argue with that. I mean, it could have something on top. I doubt it, because it looks like just 2 small items, but you never know. So we're gonna go ahead and get those picked up and get $1 closer to the glare. Just parked here. We currently are sitting at $140. So the last order from Bar Taco ended up being $9.75, just like what was shown, so not a problem. Then I got this order here from BGR as I was pulling back into the town center, showing $6.25, 2.5 miles. So we're gonna go ahead and take that. And I was just thinking about it. I have not gone to Papa John's at all today, when yesterday I was there probably like 5-6 times. And I was thinking, with it, you know, being football Sunday, people will be ordering pizza, but guess not. Anyways, I'm gonna go see the orders ready here from BGR. We'll see you guys on the road. Finally have the order picked up from BGR. Kicking myself on the foot for not only accepting it, but then waiting and not unassigning. Now going with my gut. BGR used to be really, really slow, then they got better. I guess it got worse again. I got there at 4:02. Pickup time was 4:04. It's 4:16. Supposed to be there in 1 minute. There's no way. And that's not really the problem. But the problem was that they were so behind. And I asked her, and I knew she lied to me. I could just tell in her face. She said, your order's coming up, 5 minutes at the most. And then she left. Like, I guess her shift was over or whatever. And I was like, man, she did me dirty. But anyways, we're about 5 minutes away from the drop-off now. Hey guys, we have another order here. I'm on my way to the Total Wine. Total Wine for the win there, showing $10.75. I think it's like 3 or 4 miles, but hey, $10.75. That's a win. My bad, just went over a huge speed bump. Hopefully didn't mess up the camera or anything. But yeah, so with this, it's gonna put us over to 150, or even maybe 160. We're currently sitting at 147.57 after dropping out the last order, which was, you know, an odyssey of its own with the whole BGR issue that I already talked about. But anyways, we'll see you guys. I got the order all dropped off. We just dropped it off for Miss Megan, who, you know, she orders all the time. pretty awesome. And you know what I like about her? That she hasn't changed. And a lot of customers do change eventually, which I'm hoping she doesn't. A lot of customers realize that if you tip less, someone will still deliver the order. If that makes sense. I had a customer back in the day who used to order Chipotle, whatever, and he would always tip like $7 no matter what. Even if he got a big one, little one, he was always consistent, $7. He lived like a mile away, right? And then out of nowhere, I stopped getting his orders. And the reason why I stopped is because I stopped taking, I wasn't taking like 375, 450 orders, you know? And one time they gave me a stack and it was him. And he didn't tip anymore. And, you know, I knew him well enough that I could ask him, like, you know, and he was like, well, he said, I started realizing that, you know, it wasn't always the dashes that I wanted to get my order. And then I realized people would take it if I don't tip. So why would I tip, you know? And it makes sense. Like, why would he tip when he knows that someone's going to take the order for way less money, you know? So hopefully Miss Megan doesn't change with Total Wine. Quick little update. Currently 5 o'clock on the dot. We're back at the town center. We're at $158 with 32 cents. So, you know, we still have maybe like, what, $42 to go to hit 200. We're going to dash to about 8. So we have 3 hours to do it. So it's definitely possible. So we're going to do the best we can. After a few minutes of waiting, we're making our way to Five Guys. 725, like 3 miles. It's still technically a good 2 to 5 order. Even though it's technically 5:05, I'm still going to count that as a 2 to 5 order because it's really slow still. And you know what? That little cash flow, man, every dollar helps. The whole point of dashing is to be active. You know, you're trying to make money, not sitting around not doing anything. Anyways, we're 2 minutes away. Let's go. Off the latest order here from Five Guys. It ended up being $8.75. So that puts us over $167, almost $170, which if I'm not mistaken, puts us over $1,200 for the week. But we're going to go ahead and keep it going. We're not going to celebrate yet. We're not done yet. So we'll see you guys in the next 20 minutes as we took an order, and we finally have an offer here that's decent enough for me to take it. Let me fix this real quick. It's from Silver Diner, showing $6.25. I think it's like 2 miles, 6 items. So hopefully we get something on top. So I just dropped out the latest order from Santini's. Man, the pizza was huge. I should have shown you guys, but the pizza was like this big. It could not fit in any bags, any heater bags that I have for sure. Luckily they were pretty close, so you know, no risk of it getting cold. Anyway, so it ended up being $8.25 if I'm not mistaken. Now we're sitting at $175 with 32 cents. So you know, we're just almost there for $200 today here on DoorDash. Hopefully Grubhub gets me something soon. I'm getting a lot of offers. They've just been really, really far. But yeah, you know what? Awesome day so far. I don't want to jinx it, but we still have about an hour and a half really, or yeah, about an hour and a half of dashable time. So hopefully we can hit our goal. I said I jinxed myself. As you can see, it's getting dark now. We haven't gotten any offers that were worth taking in about 25, 30 minutes. So when I saw this one come in, I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. It's showing $18.50 for 11 miles. That's a lot of miles though. Although I could question the logic of the route they chose. You know how they show you what route it is. I think if I pick a different route, it'd be a little bit less. Not a lot, just a little bit. But it'll leave me in a different shopping center anyways, and this will put me a lot closer to finish. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of tired, so I just want to get this over with. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this up, and then hopefully we can do one more order after that, and then go ahead and call it off that order, right? And then I'm being $18.50. I had like a $13.50 tip, and the rest was base pay. And then right away, I got this order from Cheesecake Factory. I haven't been to the Cheesecake Factory in forever, mainly because it's way out of my area per se. But it was showing $16, 8 miles, 8 items, I think, whatever it was. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it so we can go ahead and call it a day. I just parked at the Cheesecake Factory. Hopefully I don't have to wait too long. Guess we'll see. I just picked up the order from Cheesecake Factory. Luckily it was ready. It's about 15 minutes away, so we'll see you then. So we dropped off our last order, and then it being $17.25. It even had $1 peak pay on there. I didn't realize there was peak pay going on at all until, like, you know, I swiped and it was finished. So that was our last order, and we finished our dash today with $211 with 7 cents. So, you know, we were able to hit the goal. We crushed it. You know, we hit it out of the park here. And you know what? I'm tired. Not gonna lie, I'm tired. It was a long week. But yeah, so I'm gonna put all the numbers here for today. I'm gonna make another video recapping the entire week and going more into detail. How many deliveries, how many miles, all that good stuff. So we'll see you guys next video.